Football isn't just a game for some families, it's a bloodline, a legacy, and for the Mannings, it became a full-blown dynasty. From a small-town kid with a cannon for an arm to multi-generational NFL stardom, this family carved their name in gridiron history. The Mannings didn't just play the game, they lived it, breathed it, and rewrote what it meant to be quarterbacks. Their story is packed with grit, heartbreak, insane highs, and lessons that transcend football. This isn't just about stats, it's about loyalty, family, and the relentless grind that made them legends. Archie Manning's story kicked off in Drew, Mississippi, a place where football wasn't a pastime, it was life. Archie had that rare mix of size, strength, and smarts that coaches drooled over. Even as a high school standout, his arm was unreal, his field awareness sharp, and his heart in the game unmatched. At Ole Miss, he piled up thousands of yards and touchdowns when passing the ball wasn't even the main focus. He didn't just play quarterback. He dominated games, learned leadership on the fly, and earned respect across the SEC. Drafted second overall by the New Orleans Saints in 1971, Archie walked straight into a dumpster fire of a team. The Saints had weak management, shaky rosters, and almost zero wins. But Archie's work ethic was off the charts. He scrambled, he threw, he dragged the team through garbage seasons and somehow managed to keep fans hopeful. Though the scoreboard rarely favored him, teammates and competitors respected his toughness, leadership, and mental toughness. Archie's career ended with 35 wins and 101 losses, but his true victory was setting an example for his sons, a template of perseverance and dignity. Cooper Manning, the oldest Manning kid, seemed destined to carry the family torch from the very start. At Isidore Newman High School, he wasn't just good, he was extraordinary. He ran routes smoother than butter, had hands like glue, and possessed a football IQ that made coaches sit up and take notice. Defenses never knew what was coming. Every pass seemed like it had his personal signature, precise and effortless. Week after week, Cooper dominated games, racking up stats that made scouts and analysts drool. His natural athleticism was undeniable, and it quickly became clear that the Mannings' football legacy would continue through him. Colleges couldn't get enough. Programs like Texas, LSU, and Ole Miss were all lining up, offering scholarships and chasing the young star. Archie often referred to Cooper as the most naturally gifted athlete in the family, and he wasn't exaggerating. Cooper had that rare combination of size, speed, hands, and intelligence that made a quarterback or wide receiver deadly on the field. Watching him play alongside his younger brother Peyton was like witnessing magic unfold. The two created a synergy that electrified every Friday night game in New Orleans. Stadiums filled with fans who weren't just watching, they were witnessing history being made, a glimpse at the future of football royalty. But just as the sky seemed limitless, tragedy struck. Cooper was diagnosed with spinal stenosis, a dangerous condition that made playing football unsafe. In an instant, his dreams came crashing down. The crushing reality left a hole in the family's football plans, and the weight of what could have been hung heavy in their hearts. Yet from that heartbreak, a fire was lit under Peyton. Seeing his older brother sidelined fueled a relentless drive, pushing him to carry the family banner forward and eventually become one of football's all-time greats. Peyton Manning didn't just play quarterback, he studied the game like a PhD student. Drafted first overall by the Indianapolis Colts in 1998, he hit rookie struggles hard, 28 interceptions. But his determination and grind reshaped the Colts offense in just a few years. Super Bowl XL1? Check. 5 MVPs? Check. Records shattered, legends made, and the NFL suddenly had a new standard bearer. Eli Manning, the quieter Manning, was all about clutch moments. At Isidore Newman, he broke school records while showing insane poise under pressure. Choosing Ole Miss like his dad, Eli refined his craft, learned patience, and prepared for the NFL grind. Drafted first overall by the Chargers in 2004 and traded to the Giants, Eli faced immense pressure and skepticism. But pressure, that's where he thrived. 2 Super Bowl wins against the unstoppable Patriots, and Tom Brady cemented his legacy. His calm, clutch play became iconic. While he never snagged an MVP, playoff performances made him a legend. and his name became inseparable from the Manning family legacy. The next generation? That's Arch Manning. Cooper's eldest son, the kid carrying the family torch, has hype surrounding him like no other high school athlete in recent memory. From the moment he first threw a football, it was clear he wasn't just talented, he was special. By the time he reached high school, Arch was breaking passing records left and right, making highlight reels that had scouts, analysts, and fans talking nonstop. Every throw showed precision, poise, and a football IQ that seemed way beyond his years. He wasn't just a player, he was a showstopper, a glimpse at the next Manning superstar. Arch quickly earned a 5-star recruit status, locking in attention from every major college program in the country. When he committed to the Texas Longhorns, it wasn't just a signing, it was a statement. Analysts immediately projected him as a potential top NFL draft pick in 2026, and the hype machine kicked into overdrive. Social media buzzed, recruiting networks dissected every throw, and fans debated just how high Arch could climb. Comparisons to Peyton and Eli were inevitable, but Arch has always forged his own identity. Coaches praise his leadership, vision, and maturity, qualities that have become hallmarks of the Manning legacy. If history is any indicator, Arch isn't just following in footsteps, he's redefining the family standard, blending talent, intellect, and dedication into a next-level quarterback who might just take the NFL by storm, continuing the dynasty with his own stamp on the game. What's truly insane is the Manning family ethos. Talent alone doesn't explain the dynasty. Meticulous preparation, integrity, and resilience are baked into the family DNA. Archie's lessons about hard work and humility shaped Peyton and Eli, and now Arch. Fame hasn't warped them. They're grounded, connected, and loyal, which is rare in sports royalty. Family support is as essential as talent, and the Mannings have both in spades. Off the field, the Mannings are just as legendary as they are on it. Peyton became a media titan, dominating airwaves as an analyst, while using his fame to champion philanthropy, raising millions, and inspiring countless fans to give back. He turned his charisma and football brain into a platform that goes beyond sports, proving that greatness can exist both on and off the field. Eli, on the other hand, quietly commands respect. He leads by example, showing humility and integrity in every move. Together, they didn't just become football icons, they became cultural icons, admired for generosity, intelligence, and grounded values. Their story proves that athletic greatness and making a positive societal impact aren't separate paths. The Mannings show that skill, heart, and humility can coexist and leave a legacy that inspires generations. The saga of the Manning family is the ultimate football fairy tale, a story of grit, determination, heartbreak, and triumph across generations. From Archie's struggles on a losing Saints team to Peyton and Eli's Super Bowl glory, and now Arch's promising rise, the Mannings have dominated.